Hey everybody, Todd Yaminski back. Just checking in. How's life going for you? Think about that sometimes? Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you stressed? Are you blessed? Well, sometimes you just don't know what's going on. Sometimes your mind's just all scrambled and you get so much going on. There's so much you're thinking about. And life can be downer or life can be up. Or you could just be in the middle, just getting through. Sometimes you need to step back, think a little bit, reflect on your life, what you've been through, what you're doing, where you're going. But I'll tell you, I wouldn't be stuck in the past. You don't need to sit there and worry about things that happened in your past. Because guess what? That's your past. It's like you're driving your car. You sit there and you look in the rearview mirror and you're wondering what the people in the car behind you are doing, or what they're doing, or throwing you the finger, or beeping at you, or you're looking in front of you and figuring out where you're going, where you're driving, which is more important. What's more important? I think it's more important looking in front of you, figuring out where you're going, making sure you get where you're going on time, than worrying about what's behind you. Just a thought. Just wanted to give you a quick talk today about future thinking. Something to keep you motivated. You gotta figure out in life where you're going. You really do. It's like driving. I keep going back to driving. It's like, you're driving to work. How are you going to get there? You get 5-6 different ways to get there. What street to pull down, if there's traffic, if there's not traffic. But you figure out a way, or you're on your GPS and just follow it. Same thing. You're going out for dinner somewhere. How you get there, right? Same thing in life. What are you going for? Where you going? Do you have a thought for your future, or are you just every day just going into work or doing what you do daily and not really having a goal or a dream that's making you get up every morning and bust your ass and make that day go by fast and enjoy it at the same time? What is that thing that makes you want to get up and go? It can be anything. If you're an athlete, it can be being the best athlete. If it's, you want to be the best business person out there in the field that you're in, and you want to really push towards whatever your goal is, you got to figure out that goal. You got to figure out that dream. You have to push through. It's the only thing that's important, is finding that dream, that goal, or else you're sort of stuck, aren't you? If you really think about it, you're just sort of, what are you doing? What are you doing every day, and for what, right? So you can do just driving. Just need to make sure I'm driving and getting where I'm going today too, for my purpose, for my motivation, goals, and dreams. Got to make sure I get there safe. So back to, you can write things down. Write anything that comes off the top of your head that could be a goal or a dream. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be exact. You just write down aimlessly on a piece of paper. Start off with anything. It could be your health. It could be taking care of yourself, taking care of someone else. It could be, maybe you're a giver and you need to help somebody. Maybe you need to run a business and employ people. Maybe you need to be the best athlete and go out there and really achieve certain dreams and goals that way. There's so much you can do, so you need to just start somewhere. And I think the easiest thing to do, what's in your mind, write it down. Just keep writing and writing and writing. That's something that might pop up. Next thing you know, you're like, actually, that's what makes me happy. That's what my dream could be. This is where I need to go. You know, I think this is something that kids should know. You should teach your kids this. You know, something that's going to get them motivated, a purpose in life, something that will give them a drive, you know, instead of just flipping through their phones on brainless shit. You know, we all do it. It's just how much do you do it? So you want to try to curb that by giving them something, telling them to think about their future self, about what they're going to do and how they're going to get there. And once you figure out that one thing or two or three things that you think you love and do, then you can start putting down items next to those things. You can actually start putting, you know, I'll give you for instance, like my company, I put that I have a construction company. Okay, well, what do I need the construction company to do for next year? What's my goal and purpose? Why am I doing it? Because I want to take care of my family. I want to take care of friends. I want to take care of other people. You know, same thing with this. Like, why do I do these videos? I do these videos because I want to help people. I know mental health's a big thing out there. So why do I do these videos? I do these videos so I can, you know, look at, I'm 53 years old. I've been through a lot of shit in my life, you know, and everybody has a worse story than somebody else. But I'll tell you, you live and learn. And if you're not living and learning, that's not a good thing. So I've lived and learned, and I've learned to figure out my future self and where I want to go in life. Who do I want to become? What do I want to do? So, you know, I'm always trying to be a better person in life, a better friend, better father, better husband, better grandson, better brother, better whatever. I'm always just trying to be better, you know. So it's having a purpose out there of it could be anything. It could be religious purpose. Again, you write these things down, you put together like an item. So I would put together, you know, working on these videos per se. So I put down that I want to do videos online and help other people. So I write that down. Then I write, well, how am I going to do that? So I put down another note. Well, I need to start doing videos. Okay, boom, start doing videos. How many videos? How long? What am I going to say? How am I going to do them? And I start putting all these little notes down. And then I say, okay, well, what do I do from there? Oh, well, I got to upload them, right? So you start putting all these action items down. You start putting the things that you need to do. So you figure out your purpose, start writing it down, and then put down items that how are you going to get to that purpose? How are you going to achieve what you're talking about or what you're doing, right? So that these are the things that you need to do. And then next thing you know, you start actually implementing and taking action. And then, holy shit, you have a purpose, you have a path, and you are happy in life because now you are doing something that makes you happy. You have a direction how to get there, and guess what? You did it yourself. Or people could help you, but by doing this process that I'm telling you, it's going to get you somewhere. So again, hope this video helps. Share it with some people. Share it with your kids. Try this process with anything, with your athletic kids that are, you know, trying to achieve goals with school. You know, school, you know, you want to get your grades up. Well, how are you going to get your grades up? Same thing. Write it down. Get my grade up. That's the first title. And right underneath, well, how do I do that? Oh, I got to study 10 minutes more a day. Okay, well, what do I have to study? I got to study this or that. Or I need to go to the library, or I need to get a computer, or I need to do whatever. You need to put anything down. And those things are going to turn into actual action items, and you're going to do those items. And again, then you're going to achieve your goal. So this is the way to achieve goals every day. You can do it on the tiniest thing in life, or you can do it on the biggest thing in life. You need to write down these things, figure it out. So I hope this video helps people out there. Please share it, like, subscribe. Again, have a beautiful, blessed day.